was just following through with our plan.
After I told you not to.
You were getting too sentimental.
I loved him.
You have never loved anyone or anything in your life.
When this is over, you're on your own.
Well, that's one way to make your feelings known. Who needs therapy when you've got a slap to get all that tension out? G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. Tonight, we're watching The Stepsister, a 90s lifetime thriller packed with family drama, buried secrets, and Bridgette Wilson. This one's got slow burn suspense that'll keep you second guessing everyone's motives. Quick disclaimer though, the video quality isn't the greatest, but the only other option I had was one with Swedish subtitles burned in, so this was definitely the lesser of two evils. I just embrace it and pretend you're watching on an old grainy analog TV, like back in the good old days.
Poor Jack looked like he needs a bit of a break. So how's your tummy feeling, Brian?
Good.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind if I take a look?
Yep.
Yes, I can?
Yep.
Okay. That doesn't hurt?
No.
Well, good. You'll be ready to ship home pretty soon, you know that? See you later. And what do we have here? How are you doing today, sweetheart? Brian? Where you... I'll be right back. Don't go too far. Hey, Brian. Brian, this is a very dangerous area. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Hey, Brian. Don't move. I'll come and get you. It's okay.
Very complicated. Now I'm inserting the valve into position. Graft, please. I'm placing the graft on top of the valve. Clamp, please. Heart's beating again. Circulation looks good. Success.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm off to sign the scorecard. Go ahead and close her up.
Okay, doctor. All right, let me have the faucet, please. Get that for you, right away. First one.
Dr. LeBeau, pediatrics.
Derek,
Hi, John.
I think you better sit down.
Attention visitors, it's now 11:45. The library will close in 15 minutes.
Call your dad at home. Hi, collect from Darcy, please. Mom. Oh, hi, Aunt Trish. Okay. Hey, Dad. What's going on? What about Mom? An accident? What? Is she okay?
And now, I'd like to introduce Donna's daughter, the young woman of whom Donna was so proud. It seems like just a short while ago that she was a skinny little girl wearing pigtails and braces, coming with her parents to Sunday service. Darcy?
When I was first trying to collect my thoughts for this eulogy, my first instinct was to call Mom, because she always knew the right thing to say. I have all these memories of going on rounds with her when I was a child and meeting her patients and seeing how much she cared about them. Playing golf in the mother-daughter golf tournament, and there was Mom rooting me on even though I was shanking every shot. My only consolation is that she died pursuing the cause that she cared most deeply about, saving a child's life.
You're so brave. I'd be a complete mess.
Professor Thurston, you were always Mom's favorite.
Your mother was everybody's favorite. How's Derek doing?
He's not great.
They were so close.
They were best friends. I took a leave of absence from my doctorate program.
Good. He's gonna need you right now.
Look at what I found.
Your mother insisted on keeping those for you.
I'm glad she did. You want to hit one?
Oh, no. That's all right.
And all my credits will transfer, so I won't be losing any ground. And Professor Thurston's going to chair my dissertation committee.
Jeffrey's a good man.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What? No. It's my treat, remember? So, what's on your mind?
Well, I just met someone.
A female someone?
Yes, and actually, I am thinking about asking her out for a date.
So who is she?
Well, she just moved here a few months ago. She's a widow. Her husband also died unexpectedly.
Oh.
Now, Darcy, it's been a year.
Have I said I'm against it?
Hello? Joan Shaw, my daughter Darcy.
I've heard so much about you.
Well, fathers can be biased. I hope he hasn't been boring you.
Not at all. Child psychology fascinates me.
Well, if we can help children become more emotionally healthy, they'll grow up to be emotionally healthy adults.
So true. God, I wish my daughter had some pursuit like that.
Melinda, right?
My baby. 22, bright, talented, but still trying to find herself.
Well, I went through that stage too. And not too long ago, right, Dad?
You'd be a great influence on her. I'd love to get the two of you together sometime.
I look forward to it.
First class treatment.
I would love that.
Oh, we have a fantastic time. She's just so much fun to be with.
Yes, but does she play racquetball?
No, but she plays golf. Melinda plays racquetball. Hold it. Oh, they need me at the hospital. Sorry, sweetheart.
Great, there goes my racquetball workout.
Well, here's a thought. I'll call Melinda and see if she wants to play.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll just do something else.
I hear she's pretty good. She'll probably give you a better game than I could.
Okay.
Okay.
Darcy?
Melinda.
Darcy. Finally we meet. Let's play.
Quite a workout.
I'm so happy for my mom. Your dad seems like a great guy.
Yeah, he is a great guy. I'm just happy to see him enjoying life again.
What about you? Do you have a boyfriend?
Well, there's this guy I'm seeing, Peter. He's fun, but it's not that serious.
Yeah, it's hard to meet great guys, huh? It's hard just to meet decent guys.
I'm sure you get a lot of attention.
Yeah, but I'm looking for quality attention. He doesn't have to be a total babe or a rocket scientist.
What does he have to be?
Filthy rich. Seriously, since we moved here, I have not met anybody.
Well, we should go out together. I'll introduce you to some of my friends.
Oh, I would love that. Thanks. Do you think what I'm wearing is okay?
I think you look great. Come on. Okay.
Hey,
It's a wonderful lady. Good neighbor.
Jason, Erica, Todd, and this is Peter.
Hey.
Hey, he's yours.
Well,
Yeah, he's hers. Now I, on the other hand, am 110% unattached.
liar.
Well, Darcy has said such nice things about y'all.
Oh, my whole life I've been looking for a girl who says y'all.
Hey, easy boy. Come on, Melinda just got to town. She wants to meet some nice people.
Should have warned her about us.
Actually, we're recruiters for a satanic sex cult.
But since we only recruit virgins. What? Are you implying that I'm not a virgin?
No, I think what she means is we just don't know that many 20-something virgins.
Well, I'm one.
So far this week. Would you like a drink? Yeah, that's one. Okay. Hi, 2 margaritas, please. Yes?
Hi. Got a second?
Sure, come on in.
So, how's it going?
Slow but steady. How about you?
Really well. So well, in fact. What would you think if Joan and I got married?
How long have you been dating?
3 months, I know. But it just feels right.
Okay, but why so...
So soon? Well, after being with your mother all those years, I'm used to having a mate. I don't feel whole without one. And Joan's a wonderful woman.
I don't doubt that. I'm just being protective of you like you would be of me.
And I appreciate that. And I trust your instincts. I just hope you trust mine.
I do. It just seems kind of sudden is all.
It is. Melinda will be moving in with us. I thought I'd put her in your old room, if you don't have a problem with that.
No, not at all. It's your house. You put her anywhere you want to. Dad, are you really sure about this?
The vows have been completed. The rings have been exchanged. The only thing I have left to do now is to pronounce you husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. and Mrs. Derek Canfield.
You're the best.
I'm so happy for you.
I hope you know what a great wife I'm going to be. And I won't be such a bad stepmother either.
Remember,
Well, it's official. We're stepsisters.
Where are you taking me?
I want you to meet someone. Victor Ray, my daughter Darcy.
Oh, Dr. Victor Ray. You're the one joining my dad's practice.
Yeah, well, your father rescued me from my junior residency at St. Stephen's.
Well, welcome.
Oh, it's nice to be here for such a happy occasion.
Darcy.
Oh, yeah. Would you excuse me? I have to go make a toast.
Of course.
Okay. As the eldest and only child, I would like to formally welcome my new stepmother and stepsister into our small, very, very small family. My father is smiling again, and for that, Joan, I will always be grateful.
Thank you.
Well, we had some trouble, you and I. Frankly, I don't know how I would have made it without you. We had some dark days. But a new light has come into our lives, 2 lights, actually. And now, the future's looking bright as ever. So thank you all for coming and sharing the celebration with us. And now on to the good stuff. Let's party.
Joan, sweetie.
I'm so happy to see you.
You want to dance?
Yeah, sure. My turn. Hi.
Y'all have a great time. Don't worry about us. We'll be good little girls.
No, you will. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Darcy, it was really nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you too. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of each other.
I hope so. Bye.
Excuse me, Miss Canfield. We're just about ready to wrap it up now.
Oh, you want to get paid? Okay.
Darcy, come on, please just give me a chance.
Chance to what? Explain how you seduced my date?
It wasn't like that. Look, you have every reason to be upset, okay? There's no excuse. I admit that I had too much to drink, okay? But you told me you two weren't serious, and besides, he's the one who initiated it.
Like you said, there's no excuse.
Okay, wait, there is no excuse. I just want you to know how it happened.
I don't care how it happened. I just care that it did happen.
Okay, I'll make it up to you.
Forget it!
They're here.
Be there in a sec.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Coming up.
Oh, hey, here she is.
Hey.
Good to see you.
So, was it great?
I'm ready to chuck it all and retire there.
Hey, we did absolutely nothing and had a blast. Oh, before I forget. They're both hand-carved.
Oh, wow. They're beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
So, how is everything here?
Good. Yeah, Darcy, gosh, she's just been working day and night on her dissertation, and I've just been hanging out.
Well, I don't know what to do first. Unpack, call the office.
Hey, for the next 24 hours, you're still on your honeymoon.
Right.
I think you and Mom should just relax. Darcy and I want to hear everything.
Oh, well, I'll have to hear about it another time. I still have a lot of work to get done. Welcome home.
Darling, would you excuse me for a moment?
Sure.
What happened between you and Darcy?
What are you talking about?
Melinda. Darcy? May we come in?
Sure.
Melinda told me about the incident. I know she's apologized, but I don't think she's fully explained herself. Melinda?
I've always had a problem with guys. In high school, I lost about every girlfriend I had because I ended up fooling around with their boyfriends. I couldn't help myself. Since we moved here, I thought I had things under control, but I drank too much at the wedding. Peter was being so nice to me, and I blew it.
Look, the thing is that from the beginning, I've been feeling this sense of invasion.
And why shouldn't you? We're the outsiders here. It's gonna take time for us to grow together as a family. If you're willing to keep trying, so are we.
Now, I'm gonna put those cookies right there, and I think you should both share them, but not until you finish coloring in all the pictures. Hi, Professor.
Hi. How's it going?
Oh, it's going.
You sound a little down.
Oh, I'm fine. Really?
That's my girl.
Great shot, Melinda.
Hey, good.
Whoa.
That's great.
Okay, Darce, let's see if you can get it inside her.
Oh, too bad.
You're rusty.
Good try. Good try.
Dad, what's wrong?
I got dizzy all of a sudden.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
You want to go sit down?
Why don't we go in the house and make you some tea?
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't have skipped lunch.
Hey, Sheila. Hey. Dad here?
He took an early lunch.
Hey, look who's here. Well, come on in, say hello. So how's your dissertation coming?
Well, I'm learning everything I ever wanted to know about little kids who lie, cheat, and steal.
And what's the bottom line? How much influence do parents have over their children's ethics?
Quite a bit. But then you have to consider the environmental factors, and that's where it becomes complicated.
Oh, and once you've synthesized all your research, will you be able to offer a prognosis for the future of mankind?
Right now, all I can think is how hard it is running a scientifically controlled experiment on 5-year-olds.
Your mother must have been proud. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. This was her office.
Yeah, I know. So, you still seeing that guy you brought to the wedding?
Well, that was a quick transition.
What? No, I was just wondering if that were serious.
Well, it wasn't. And I'm not.
Oh.
Sweetheart, what are you doing here?
It's Tuesday. I thought we had a lunch date.
Oh, no. I completely forgot. Melinda stopped by. I had to go early because of a conference. Can we do it tomorrow?
Okay.
Sorry, sweetheart. Gotta run.
It's time to increase the dosage.
The dissertation committee is pleased with your progress. Although we think it might be best if you scrap the whole thing and start it over.
Huh?
I finally got your attention.
Oh. I'm sorry, I just...
Well, the professor's out and the therapist is in. What's bothering you?
I can sum it up in 2 words. My stepsister.
The adjustment isn't going too well.
Maybe it's me. And maybe I'm just developing a complex. What can I do? She just oozes sex.
You feel you're in a competition?
No, not about guys. It's about my father. You should see the tight little things she wears all around the house and the way she's always playing up to him and whispering in his ear. He's got to be aware of what she's doing. But it's his wife's daughter, so he's got to be tactful about it.
I know your father. He would draw the line if she was being inappropriate.
I'm sure he would. Melinda,
Hi.
is everything okay?
Fine. Yeah, everything's fine.
So did you and Joan have a fight or something?
You don't miss a thing, do you? My mom thinks that I'm overreacting.
About what?
Derek. He's been flirting with me.
Flirting?
Look, I don't want to upset you.
No, if there's something you think I should know.
No, it's probably me.
Well, it is you. It's so obvious you're the one flirting with him.
Excuse me?
The other day when you were coming back from lunch, you were acting more like his girlfriend than his stepdaughter.
I can't believe it. You're jealous.
Darcy?
Yeah?
Hi. How's it going?
Good. How's it going with you?
Good. Do
Do you want some coffee?
No thanks. Listen, Joan and I, we're a bit uncomfortable.
About what?
You know, we are newlyweds and we'd like a bit more privacy.
Well, maybe you should ask Melinda to move out.
Well, actually, I was hoping you.
You want me to move out and Melinda to move in here?
Melinda doesn't have a job. She can't afford her own place.
So why can't she get a job?
Right now, this makes the most sense.
Yeah, but I was living here first.
Damn it, Darcy, I don't want to argue.
Dad!
Sorry. I haven't been feeling myself lately.
Yeah, well, you haven't seemed yourself lately. You know, I see you up every night pacing around your study.
What I need to do is schedule myself for a complete physical. I'll call Sheila, have her set it up right away. Listen, sweetie, if you don't want to move out, you don't have to move out.
No. Maybe it is a good idea for Melinda to move out here.
Think about it.
It'll be better this way. I mean, Dad and Joan can have the house to themselves, and Melinda can do her own thing.
Darcy, have you noticed anything unusual in your dad's behavior lately?
Well, he hasn't been feeling that great. That's what he told me. Why, have you noticed something?
I don't know him well enough to know what's normal and what's not.
Just be straight with me, Victor.
He just seems anxious, agitated. The other day, Sheila made a filing error and he just blew up at her. You would have thought she killed one of his patients.
It's not normal.
I found this on the floor of his office. It's an amphetamine. You know if he's on any medication?
No. But I know who would.
Hey, perfect timing. You can help me put the groceries away.
Joan, do you know if my dad's taking any medications?
No, he takes vitamins.
Haven't you noticed how agitated he's been lately? I mean, he's up practically every night pacing around his study.
How do you know?
I could see him from the guest house.
Well, he has had trouble sleeping.
No, it's more than that. I know him.
If he has a problem, it might be easier for him to talk to me about it. I'll look right into it. Thank you for confiding in me. I told you the plan was off.
Well, what do you mean? The plan is off.
3 digitoxin ampules are missing from my makeup bag.
Maybe you counted them wrong.
Now you listen to me. I make the decisions here, not you. When I say it's over, it's over.
Mother, your blood pressure.
I'm dead serious, Melinda. Whatever you think you're doing, stop it now. I love Derek. We're going to have a life together, and you'll be taken care of.
He must really be good in bed.
Oh, Melinda. That's very nice of you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's good.
You seem a little tense. Is everything okay?
Well, actually, I haven't been sleeping too well.
Well, let's try and help you relax a little bit here.
Oh, that feels good. How's the apartment coming along?
Good. Good. I just have a few things that I need to get put away, though. In fact, do you have a quick second?
So what do you need?
Well, I need you to help me put these right up here.
Place looks nice, Melinda.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's start with the boxes.
Got it?
Yeah. Thanks. Oh. Yeah, not just this one. Here we go. Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Oh, wait, could you a bit higher for me? A little bit higher.
Hello?
Hi, it's Darcy. Did you talk to him?
Yes, everything's fine. What was that?
What was that?
Hold on a second. I'll go see.
He was just helping me put the trunk away, and I grabbed his chest. Oh.
Dr. Canfield came in to help you lift the trunk. Then what?
Well, he got it up pretty high, but then suddenly he just let it go. The trunk dropped, and then he grabbed his chest and he just fell.
What else happened?
What do you mean?
What else were you doing? Were you trying to provoke him?
Darcy,
No, she's not telling the whole truth. She did something to him. I just know it.
Darcy.
It was all I had, Victor. I can't, okay? I just can't.
You little bitch.
I was just following through with our plan.
After I told you not to.
You were getting too sentimental.
I loved him.
You have never loved anyone or anything in your life.
When this is over, you're on your own.
Oh, what, you think you can just get rid of me?
Oh, you'll get your money. Maybe not right away, though.
What does that mean?
We don't want to look too suspicious. I'll give you enough to get along. But I want you out of here.
Well, that's no problem. But I'm gonna need more than just enough to get by. A lot more.
Whatever you're feeling, just let yourself feel. This kind of grief you can't control, it has to run its course. Here, sit.
Something's wrong. Something's really wrong. I have a gut instinct about this. There's something going on with Joan and Melinda. This was deliberate. I know it.
In my experience, a gut instinct is usually worth following. Is there going to be an autopsy?
My father's body is still here, right?
Well, yes.
Great. I want it sent back to the morgue.
Well, I don't understand.
The police said I had the right to request an autopsy.
But Mrs. Canfield was already here. She directed us to have the remains cremated.
Well, stop it. I don't want the body cremated.
It's too late. I'm terribly sorry.
It was a sudden coronary. Thank you. You're very kind. I'll call you back.
How could you have had him cremated without telling me?
That was his wish. He asked to be cremated.
He should have been autopsied first.
Why?
Because I want to know what killed him.
It was a heart attack.
Brought on by that little whore daughter of yours.
Darcy.
No. Something's going on here, and I'm going to find out exactly what it is.
Taken from us so soon. And now Derek's daughter would like to say a few words to you all. Darcy?
I never thought I'd be back, standing here so soon. My only solace is that my mom and dad are together again.
It's all right, sit down. Could you please, Joan?
The Canfield family would like to thank you all for coming here today.
You are not a Canfield, and you don't represent my family! My mother and father are dead! You have no right to be here! You have no right!
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Carrie, how did you know?
I was passing through town and saw the announcement in the paper. I'm so sorry. It must be awful losing two the same way.
Thank you for coming.
I'm so very sorry.
Thank you, Victor.
Excuse me.
My friend heard you say something about Joan losing two the same way. What did you mean?
Her last husband also died of a heart attack.
It's helpful.
Darcy?
Oh, God. Oh, Victor, you scared me.
Find anything yet?
No, nothing.
Listen, now that we know about Joan's last husband, maybe you ought to take a seat. I didn't want to tell you this before because, well, I didn't think it was any of my business. I'm still not sure if it even means anything now, but here goes. Your father knew Joan before your mother died.
What?
About 2 years ago, I was down in Austin, Texas for a cardiology conference, and I heard Derek speak. I saw him out that night in a restaurant, so I went over and introduced myself. He was with Joan.
He never said anything about knowing her before my mother died. Why would he hide that?
He probably didn't want to upset you. I think he planned to tell you at some point, but I just figured you should know.
The more I dig into this, the weirder it's getting. Why is this happening?
Look, I want to do whatever I can to help you find out, okay?
Well, shall we get down to it? Darcy, as you know, your father rewrote his will to include Joan. He wanted his estate split equally between you. This includes the house.
Which we're thinking of putting on the market.
Excuse me?
My client wants to move on with her life. She has no need for the house.
But if it's half mine and half hers, she can't sell it without my approval, right? My parents built that house. It's the only tangible legacy I have left.
Mrs. Canfield's name was added to the deed.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Your father was planning to sell it anyway.
He never told me that.
Because he knew it would upset you.
When did you meet my father?
A little over 6 months ago.
Never before that?
No. What's your point?
My point is you're lying. You met my dad over a year ago in Austin, before my mother died. Why would you lie about something like that?
When I met your father is completely irrelevant right now.
I will block any attempt you make to sell my parents' house. And I want to contest my father's will. I'm not going to let this woman get a penny of his money.
I'm so sorry you feel that way.
You think you're sorry now, you just wait.
Brian.
I think it might be a good idea if you went away for a while.
What?
Darcy's going to be difficult. It's better that I deal with her myself.
Well, I can help.
No. We can't risk Darcy tricking you into making a mistake. So pick a place. Europe, Asia, South America.
Why are you saying this?
It's in the best interests of our partnership.
You should have a little more faith in your partner.
I lost my faith after what you did to my husband.
Just push them away.
How many bugs do you have?
9, but I want more. They're the best companions. They all sleep in the same bed with me. Beats an electric blanket, let me tell you. So, you wanted to talk about my brother?
Yes, you know Joan, Fred's wife.
Of course.
Well, she remarried my father, and he recently died of a sudden heart attack. And I just thought it was an odd coincidence that they would both die like that so soon after marrying her.
Fred had his heart attack in the car. He drove straight into a telephone pole, alone.
The police tested his blood for drugs and alcohol, and they found some traces of amphetamines in his system.
I'm sorry. Did you know he was taking amphetamines?
Not a chance. He was a fitness nut.
So weren't you suspicious?
Sure I was. But by the time I got back from my cruise, she'd already had him cremated. At the wake, I snuck up into their room and took a peek through some of Joan's things. Found some of these. Digitoxin. A heart medication.
Joan has a heart condition?
So she claimed. She even had a prescription. I didn't believe any of it, and I filed a complaint. The police just ignored me.
So you think Joan?
I don't think. I know. Chester told me.
Chester?
He was on to Joan right from the beginning. Weren't you, Chesty? Oh! He'd whisper in my ear at night, beware of that lady. She has an evil scent.
We prescribe it to regulate a weak or arrhythmic heartbeat.
So what if someone were given a combination of an amphetamine and digitoxin?
One would speed the heart up, the other would slow it down. Over a period of time, that adds up to a lot of stress.
So much so that even the slightest exertion or stress might send someone into cardiac arrest? Thanks for inviting me over. I just can't go home right now. Wow. Very clean.
Yeah, well, you know, as surgeons. Can I get you something to drink?
What do you got?
Well, I got mineral water, orange juice, I have some herbal tea.
No tequila?
Tequila.
The man who has everything.
Everything. No. Not everything.
What don't you have?
You.
Me?
You. I was attracted to you the moment I met you. I just wasn't sure if it was a good idea
To mix business with pleasure.
Exactly.
Well, it's okay. My father would have been thrilled. He secretly wished that I would find a handsome young doctor and settle down. Not that I was looking to settle down.
Oh, no, hey, I wasn't thinking about settling down either. Just starting to realize it's all about me and the right person.
I know what that means. Duty calls?
Duty calls.
Mother, I've been doing some thinking.
About?
About our situation. I think we need to be really, really careful. Darcy is not going to leave this alone. She could screw up everything.
I can take care of Darcy.
I'm sure you can. But just hear me out. Because I think I've come up with a really good plan.
Hi, it's me. Listen, Mom and I had a big falling out. I can't take it anymore. This time she's gone too far. I have a lot to tell you. I just don't want to leave it on your machine or tell you over the phone. So when you get this, just come to the guest house. I'll be up. Bye.
When I got back to my place, I found a message from Melinda on the machine.
What is it? What's going on? Where's my mother?
I'm afraid I have some bad news. Your mother...
Mom? Mom, where are you?
Hold on, miss. Don't go in there. No, miss. Please.
Let me see her!
No, we can't. Come back here.
Oh. How did this happen?
I don't know. Where were you?
What do you mean, where was I?
I came here because you left a message on my home machine asking me to meet you here.
What are you talking about? I never left a message on your machine.
Melinda?
You did this.
What?
You threatened her, and I saw, both of our attorneys saw it too.
I never threatened her physically.
Let's just take it easy.
Excuse me, detective. I found this out back in the bushes.
You set me up.
You are crazy. You will say anything. She is crazy, I swear. She did this. I'm telling you, I know that she did this. She will say anything.
Is it your club?
I'd like to speak to my attorney.
Well, I'm going to charge you with murder. The club matches your set. They checked the golf bag at your apartment. It's missing the pitching wedge. They didn't find that phone message from Melinda. Tape was blank.
I must have left the club there when I moved out, and she somehow got into my apartment and erased her message.
Dr. Ray can account for your whereabouts until midnight. But the medical examiner is saying that Joan was killed sometime between 11 and 1 a.m.
She saw a golden opportunity. With me and Joan out of the way, she could get it all. I'm the one getting the PhD in psychology. She's been a step ahead of me the whole way. I have to get out of here.
Will the defendant please rise? Because of the nature and brutality of this crime, I am beholden to the people of this state to set a substantial bond. $500,000. Now we come to the matter of the restraining order requested by the victim's daughter. Considering that her mother was just violently murdered, I believe there's good reason to exercise caution. Therefore, I'm granting the request. Ms. Canfield is hereby ordered to stay at least 300 feet from the residence and the person of Miss Harrison. My clerk will set a preliminary hearing date sometime in the next 2 weeks. Until then, I direct that Miss Canfield be held in the county detention center. This court is in recess for the next 15 minutes.
Listen, whatever it takes. I'm prepared to make bail.
How do you feel about your stepsister being released on bail?
I think it's a huge mistake.
Did Darcy resent your mother for taking her father away?
My mother was a very caring and loving woman. She was wonderful to Darcy.
That's enough. That's enough. One more question, ma'am.
This is my worst nightmare.
You need me to do anything?
You're doing it. I gotta go. Something I have to do. Curtis. Joan Curtis Canfield. I want to see the file on my mother's accident.
Here's the report.
What are those?
Well, whenever a patient's involved in an accident on the premises, the insurance company always wants us to take pictures.
Oh. May I?
Yeah.
How can I get in touch with him?
Patient information is strictly confidential. Can't give it out to anybody but law enforcement.
He just looks so sad. Do you have a tissue that I could steal? Thank you.
Wish I could be of more help.
I really appreciate it.
Hello?
Brian?
Yeah? Who is this?
Brian!
How do you know my name?
Well, because I know somebody who knows you. Do you know these two women?
That's my grandma and that's my mom. Do you know my mom?
Yeah, I do.
Well, when you see her, tell her I miss her.
Okay, I will. Hello, Margaret.
Do I know you?
No, but I know some relatives of yours, one of whom was just recently murdered. I think you and I have some stuff to talk about.
Melinda!
You killed her so you can get at my father! You destroyed my family! You killed him, you murderer! You murdered my parents!
Take her out. She violated the restraining order and the terms of her bail.
I just want to know that she won't be getting out this time.
Don't worry about that. What do you think set her off?
I have no idea. Obviously, she's gone wacko. I mean, first my mother, and now this.
We'll take care of it.
Thank you. Tell Victor I'm here.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just go barging in there. Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's okay, Sheila.
What's her problem?
Her 2 longtime employers are dead, and their daughter is in jail for murder.
Well, we've all had our losses, haven't we?
I was contacted by your attorney. He said you wanted me to liquidate the corporation and pay you off.
You get your money out, I get my money out. We both go on our merry way.
If anybody's going to benefit from my partnership with Derek Canfield, it will be his daughter.
His daughter is a cold-blooded killer.
I don't believe that.
Do you really want this to wind up in probate court? It will be 3 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars before either of us sees a penny.
The money's not important to me. Darcy's welfare is.
Well, sooner or later you'll come back, begging me to settle. Hello, Darcy. For what it's worth, I'm sorry all this happened. I never meant for it to end up this way. Look, I know that you're angry, but there's a lot of stuff that we have to deal with. I mean, I can only imagine all the legal bills you're gonna have to pay. But my attorney and I did talk, and we think we've come up with a good compromise. You'll get a significant percentage of the proceeds on the house and a nice annuity from your dad's estate. That way, all your legal fees will be paid, and when you get out, you'll have plenty to live on. All you have to do is sign this piece of paper. Excuse me. I need to give you this. Thank you. Don't you want to read it? You had your chance.
There was this man, Dr. Ray. He showed up here earlier this morning.
What did you tell him?
He asked me a lot of questions.
What did you tell him?
Mom!
Oh, baby. Hi there. You know what? Your Aunt Maggie and I are talking right now, okay? But I did bring you a little something to play with.
Cool. Can I show the guys?
Go ahead. Tell me.
He guessed that Brian was your son.
Oh, he guessed that, did he? And what else?
He knows about the hospital. That you were there the night Donna was killed.
When did he leave here?
About an hour ago. His pager went off. He had to go back for an emergency surgery.
You're involved in this. If I go down, you go down. Remember that.
Okay, suction. And pinch it off. Sponge, please. Thank you. Thank you. Clamp, please. And sponge. Okay, you holding that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, suction, suction.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yes, Mark.
Yeah, can you send me this information, please?
You have it.
I can't remember. Here. Actually,
Doctor, you're wanted in radiology. Very good. Okay, Dr. Riley, I think you can close it up. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Melinda. What are you doing here?
What were you doing at my house last night? Did you meet my son? He's a good boy. Does what Mommy tells him to. So does Margaret.
I'm sure the police will find that very interesting.
Neither one of them will say a word against me. That's a dead end.
Your son was there when Donna Canfield was killed. You and Joan deliberately concealed your relationship with him. I think Detective Church will find that awfully suspicious.
Well, let him think what he wants to think.
What about Frederick Shaw dying of a heart attack with amphetamines in his blood and his body being prematurely cremated? And who was there before that? How many poor souls will they find that suffered the same fate as Derek and Frederick?
It doesn't matter who they find. It's still not going to save your precious Darcy.
Oh, yes, it will. They'll force you to make a deal. You confess to killing Joan, they'll give you life without parole instead of the death penalty.
Okay, come on, Victor. We can make a deal, right? Just think of all the money.
This may come as a shocker to you. The money means nothing to me.
Oh, young cardiac surgeon dies of a heart attack. Talk about your tragic irony. I just wish I could be the one there to break the news to Darcy. Trying to find my way out.
There is no way out, Melinda. The intruder you had last night replaced the digitoxin in Joan's makeup bag with a harmless saline solution.
You were in on this too?
It was all set in motion the night I came over and attacked you. From then on, it was a matter of leading you along. I knew you would give yourself away. All I had to do was go back to Psychology 101.
But Margaret
is being very cooperative, which will count in her favor when the grand jury starts sorting out all the charges.
Open the door, I'll cut her throat.
All right, now, just take it easy.
Did you not hear me? Open the door!
Go. Just take it easy. No one needs to get hurt.
Back away or I will slit her throat.
We're doing it. Just give us a check.
Why isn't anybody listening to me?
Just take it easy.
Open the door! Open the door!
Let's get her out.
It's over.
You may be seated. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here for a most happy occasion. The joining together in matrimony of two of our finest young people, Victor and Darcy, who, with God's blessing and our good wishes, may enjoy a long, happy, and fruitful life together.
Somebody help me, please. Oh, help me, please. Oh, help me, please. Oh.
I've never felt that before. It just hit me all of a sudden. It was this horrible stabbing pain.
Upper abdominal or lower?
Yeah, I'll show you this. It was right about...
How's that feel?
A little bit lower. Right there. I see that you're married.
Yes, I am.
Happily?
Alright, first off, I just want to apologize again for the poor video quality. Let's be real though, Lifetime movies from the 90s aren't exactly getting 4K restorations anytime soon. Anyway, going in, I was expecting The Stepsister to be a full-on psychological thriller, but instead it leaned more into slow burn melodrama with some thriller elements sprinkled in. The setup had potential. Sudden death in the family, a suspicious new stepmom, an ever-imposing yet seemingly perfect stepsister. But the execution? A bit underwhelming. It never fully committed to being a nail-biter, and you could feel the budget constraints holding it back. But let's talk performances, because that's where the movie shone brightest. Rena Sofer carried the story, making Joanna feel believably paranoid yet sympathetic. Bridgette Wilson was also solid. Her character, however, should have been more menacing, because I wouldn't say I was necessarily terrified of her. It's just a shame that the movie didn't fully commit to its psychological warfare. It teases twists, but it never really dives deep enough to make them truly shocking. It's like it was afraid to go too dark. But let's be real, The Stepsister was peak Lifetime cheese, and for that fact alone, it was a fun watch. But if you were expecting something on the level of Single White Female, yeah, not quite. Now, rating wise, I'm torn. Giving it 2.5 stars feels a little too harsh because I did enjoy it, but a 3 feels like I'm giving it too much credit. So, I guess the only way to settle this is with a coin toss, and lucky for me, I have one sitting on my table. So let's say heads, 2.5 stars, tails, 3 stars. Well, and the result is heads, 2.5 stars. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you again on the next one. This is Holy Critic, signing out.